What is going on, guys and girls? Level Up here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. Today, I got 5,400 confirmed views on YouTube, along with 63 confirmed subscribers. This is amazing. The view rate has gone up quite significantly from the 9th of September when I started this channel, and I cannot thank you enough for the 63 of you that have already subscribed. It means a great deal to me, and I don't think that you can ever catch the magnitude of what it actually means that 63 humans are watching my content on a regular basis. Now, I would love to discuss more about the channel, but that is not what this video is about. We will go over that closer to New Year's time. This video is about the ACW-R Carbine in Battlefield 4. I love this gun in the beta, and I love this gun in the full version of the game, and I can tell you for certain that this is a stubby grip and muzzle brake gun all freaking day long. You can kill all kinds of things: plants, birds, trees, people, poles, concrete. You can kill all kinds of things whenever you're running the muzzle brake stubby grip combination on the ACR. But in all honesty, it makes it an effective rifle, and I would really like to go over the stats with you guys. So let's go ahead and get under the hood. So if we go to Simthic.com, we will see that the ACR's maximum damage is 25 and its minimum damage is 15.4. This damage drop-off starts at 8 meters and ends at 50 meters, where it finally does 15.4 damage. Its fire rate is 880 rounds a minute, and its muzzle velocity is 500 meters per second, coming in at 20 rounds a minute slower and 80 meters a second slower than the AEK. It has the same bullet drop ratio as all other weapons I have reviewed so far, at 15 meters for every second that it's in the air. It has a standard magazine capacity of 30 plus 1 rounds, and its reload times resemble that of the M16A3 from Battlefield 3, coming in at 1.83 seconds on a short reload and 2.37 seconds on a long reload, matching the M16A3 exactly on the long reload and off by only 0.03 seconds on the short reload. The recoil pattern is 0.38 up, 0.4 pull left, and 0.3 pull to the right, with a first shot recoil multiplier of 2.3. So the stubby vertical grip and standard barrel, or angled foregrip, the stubby grip and muzzle brake, or the angled foregrip and standard barrel, are going to be your two best setups to run on the ACR. The ADS spread is 0.3, so it is a pretty darn accurate rifle, and it comes in at 4 shots to kill a person in close quarters, at just above 200 milliseconds, at 209 milliseconds time to kill in close quarters if you land all of your shots. That is a really fast killing weapon, and it is completely mind-boggling that you can kill a person that quickly with such a cool looking gun, because usually the aesthetically cool guns are the ones that kind of fall back in performance. That is certainly not the case with the ACW-R. I keep saying ACR. I'm going to go ahead and clear that up. The actual acronym for ACR is Advanced Combat Rifle. And since DICE or EA or whoever never got the actual licensing from Magpul to use ACR for Advanced Combat Rifle, they simply put the W in there and changed it to Advanced Combat Weapon Rifle to avoid getting in trouble and sued. So that was a really clever way around it, but I keep calling it the ACR because that is what it is known as in real life. Either the ACR or sometimes the ACR Masada it is referred to as well. So definitely in this case, it is a very aesthetically cool looking gun that performs fantastically. It will feel immediately familiar and feel really comfortable for anybody that used and liked the M16A3 in Battlefield 3, which I will go ahead and take a guess and say that that was most of you, because that gun was pretty darn amazing in BF3. But it is a pretty darn good replacement for that rifle. I think it fills in the gap that the M16A3 left behind, because the 416, while kind of similar, it doesn't feel quite the same as the M16A3. and there's really no way that you can compare the M16A4. It is a burst gun, and you have to time those intervals perfectly to get it to fire like the M16A3 did. So the ACW-R, or ACR, is a fantastic replacement for the M16A3. I mean, it comes in so darn close with the reload times, even that will feel really familiar. Now, of course, with the reload times, you have the netcode thing where you finish the animation 2-3 times sometimes before your actual bullets will enter the gun, which is just kind of mind-boggling and stupid. But, you know, in most cases, it does feel like the M16A3. It feels just about as capable at ranges as the M16A3, which is not all that capable. But I can definitely tell you that I played well consistently with the ACW-R. It wasn't like I went 44 and 10 and then went 19 and 12. I placed 44 and 14, 40 and 11, 54 and 15, 59 and 9, which was my best game, and the game after that was 32 and 4, but I joined in a little bit late because the server I was in crashed. Now, the server crashing, that's just a whole nother issue, but I mean, usually you try a gun, you can always have good rounds with a weapon, but not that consistently. Like, you can't always just pick up a gun one afternoon and then just start throwing down with it, and that is definitely what I did with the ACR. I really hadn't used it in the full version of the game a whole lot, but now I'm certainly looking at using it a whole bunch in Battlefield 4 in the time to come. I cannot stress enough that I cannot stress enough how much I recommend you at least try the gun. If the recoil is a little too crazy for you at first, you're just going to have to strap in, because until you get the stubby grip and the muzzle brake, you are going to kind of have small accuracy issues. But you get the stubby grip after only 80 kills, and you get the muzzle brake and red dot and laser all before that. So it is not all that difficult to get all of the necessary attachments to have a beast of an ACR on your hands. And I think that is one of the lower effort rifles at this point in the game if equipped properly. So this has been my active review of the ACW-R. If they nerf or patch any of the guns that I go over in weapon reviews, most certainly I will go over them again. So if we start getting client-side patches or server-side patches that nerf or buff weapons, you'll be the first to know. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'm LevelUp here at OnPointGaming's OnPointTactical. Have a good one, and take it easy, guys.